Hey guys, welcome back. We're getting close to Halloween here, 2020. So this is 5 spooky ass 80s metal riffs you gotta know. If the song doesn't spook you out, maybe the band will spook you out. If the band doesn't spook you out, maybe the riff will spook you out. Musically or otherwise, there's something spooky about all these. So we're going to take a look at 5 of them from the classic 80s metal stuff. Before we get going on that, make sure and check out down in the description box my free gift to you. It is Sweet Picking Boot Camp. Free guide to sweet picking arpeggios, jam track. It's got some instruction about how to apply arpeggios in the context of music, and lots of cool exercises. It's absolutely free. Check it out down below. Alright, so let's get going on this. What I'm going to do is just I played quite a bit on the demo here for these songs at the beginning, as far as getting into the song quite a ways. I'm just going to show you a little piece of each one in the interest of time. So what I'm going to do is start out with the clean sound for the Metal Church. Of course, I have to get my clean sound on, which I had on, but then I switched it for the Metal Church song, which is Watch the Children Pray. And this is such a classic metal tune. If you're not familiar with Metal Church, they're from up here in the Pacific Northwest, in the Seattle area near where I am, and they've been around a long time and had several different lineups, but the constant has been Kurdt Vanderhoof. He's the brainchild of the band and the main songwriter, and this is such a classic moody track. It's perfect for this time of year, and I just want to show you the clean intro section so you can spook all your neighbors out with this. Alright, so standard tuning here on this one, and we're playing the open E string, and then we're making a B5 power chord at the 2nd fret A, 4th fret D. Then we're going to also play the G string open. Pattern is the 6th string, 5th string, 3rd string, 4th string for this first chord, okay? Now I'm alternate picking. You can use any picking technique you like. After this chord, we're going to add the middle finger, replace the first finger with the middle finger. We're going to change the pattern to 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, and 3rd string open. So if we put those two together, you get this. And move the middle finger up one more fret and do the first picking pattern. 6th string, 5th string, 3rd string, 4th string. So those three together sound like this. Okay, then the turnaround is 3rd fret low E, 5th fret A, 2nd fret low E, 5th fret A. Now this D note, if you'd rather, you could play that open like that. I'm not sure which way the Metal Church guys do it, but either way it's going to sound cool. So here it is, the whole thing. While I'm at it, why don't I show you the chorus riff too? Let me switch over here, and the chorus riff goes like this. Okay, and it's just that over and over, and what we've got is a low E chug followed by a B5 power chord twice, and then back to the low E chug, C5 power chord. Although I'm hearing that B note in there, so I don't know if that's an overdub or what, but I hear this note in there occasionally. E5 power chord, and then twice on G5, twice on F sharp 5. So the whole chorus riff would be. And then you're back to the intro chords. That's Metal Church. That's from The Dark, the album The Dark. Metal Church. Go check it out. Listen to some Metal Church. Okay, Rock You to Hell by Grim Reaper. Super simple in the best way. A lot of this classic 80s metal stuff was simple, and that's part of its charm. And this one is See You in Hell, not Rock You to Hell. See You in Hell. Lots of hell going on here, hence being a part of the spooky riffs. And so it just starts chugging out on the E5 power chord. And I'm playing 7th fret A, 9th fret D. And then it goes E, D, C, B, C. Up to D. And then this little line here, it's 9, 12, 11 on the G string. Could play it here, B string. And it's harmonized. The other line's going. Okay, and so that's the first line. Second time. Then it goes down to B. And then we have some open harmonics here at on the G string, 7th fret harmonic, and then twice on the 5th fret. And then we're back to the first. Then we're back to the riff again. Up to D, and that's 7th fret on the G. Slide up to 9. The other guitar is harmonizing. 4th fret up to the 5th fret. And then the last time, that's it. And then it continues on in the verse. So, See You in Hell, Grim Reaper. Let me play the whole thing for you once. Alright, enjoy that one. Alright, this is The Family Ghost by King Diamond. Standard tuning on this, and at a medium tempo it sounds like this. Then you're into the verse section. I'm just going to show you that first riff, low E string, and then we're going to play the 7th fret A, back to the low E. Then we're going to play 7-5 on the A, and then 7 on the low E. Then we're going to play low E. We're going to play 5-7-5 or 7-5-7 on the A. 4-5 on the D. Okay, so if you put those two together, you get this. back to the first one, and then we're going to play open E, and then we're going to play 5th fret on the A and D string, which is basically an A chord. I'm sorry, a G chord, and then low E again, and then 7th fret on the A and D, which is an A chord without the root in the bass. So, okay, so that's the whole first cycle. Let me play that for you. Okay, then we start over. So this would be the second ending, which is 7, 5 on the A, 8 low E, 7 low E. It's identical other than that. Okay, so if you put all that together at normal speed, you get this. Okay, and then you just repeat that. On the demo, I went into the verse. And there's so many other cool riffs, not only in this song, but in the King Diamond catalog. It was hard to pick one. I went with Family Ghost because it fits the theme here with the spooky stuff, but there's a lot of awesome King Diamond stuff. This one is off of Abigail, so check that out. Enjoy this one. I got a different guitar here because we're in E flat tuning now. Here's my low E. This is Crimson Glory. This is the Masque of the Red Death. If you don't know, it's based on a short story. The title is by Edgar Allan Poe, so very fitting for this time of year. And it's let me play it for you first. Alright, that's what I'm going to show you. There's some other cool parts to this too. Maybe we'll cover that in a future lesson, but this is the intro for the Masque of the Red Death, and it's based around a D5 power chord, 5th fret on the A string. We're going to keep that going with the chugging part here, but we're also going to play these chords. And what we're doing is playing the 7th fret on the D and G, and then going back to the D note at the 5th fret here. And we're going to play the 8th fret on the D and G, then the 5th fret on the D and G, then back to the 8th fret D and G. Okay, when you do that twice, then you're going to play 5, 7, 8 on the G. And you get this. Okay, and the second time is the exact same riff, but you're going to end it this way. And that's 5th fret on the G string, pull off to open, 7th fret G open, 8th fret G open. So if I put those both together for you, you get this. Alright, and then you just repeat that, and then you're into the verse section, which is super cool too, and I'll cover that at another time. Hopefully, I need more Crimson Glory on my channel. Such a great band. This is from the Transcendence record, and it's an all-time classic album by Crimson Glory. If you haven't heard it, make sure and check that out. Again, this one's in E flat tuning. All right. Okay, I'm in drop D tuning now. This is my D string open. And we're gonna play Damien by Savatage, the late great Criss Oliva. This is from the Edge of Thorns record, and it goes a little something like this. So it's a low E string, which is now D. And you're going to chug on that a couple times. You're going to play 3, 2 on the D string, and then 5 on the A string, which is your D note. Then a low D again. And then the 3, 2, and the 5 again on the A string. And then you're going to play 3 on the D string, up to 6 on the D, and then 5, 3, 5, 3. Okay, and then low D, and then twice on that C chord there, C5 chord. Okay, so slow would be this. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this. That was 5 spooky 80s classic metal riffs that you've got to know just in time for Halloween or whenever you're watching this. Enjoy these, check out the bands, grab the free sweet picking guide down below, and I'll see you next time. Rock on.